Hi everybody, welcome to North Star Knife Reviews. Today we're looking at a knife by Ruike Knives. It's a Chinese brand. It's the same people who do Phoenix flashlights. And this is the S21G, G for green. Does also come in black and brown. It's a small keychain or fifth pocket knife. And I personally am quite a fan of Ruike. I really like a lot of the stuff that they've come out with in the 2 or 3 years that they've been around. And quite honestly, if I was a betting man, I would say that this is made in the same factory as Boker Plus knives. This Ruike S21 is almost identical to the Boker Plus Mini Tech Tool 2. The main difference is the scales. The Ruike only comes in G10 and it's a textured G10. Not sure if you can see it or not. There's a little bit of the texturing. The Boker Plus model comes in a smooth G10, also comes in wood, and I believe it may come in one other scale material, I'm not sure which. This Ruike does come in several models as well. This is the 21. There's also the S11, which just has the little blade. There is the S22, which has a pair of scissors instead of the combination tool. And then there's the S31, which has the blade, the combination tool, and the scissors. Now, again, this is the 21, has the blade and the combination tool. We'll look at these separately in just a second here. You can find these online, Amazon, for example, about $18 to $20. If you were to get the Boker Plus version, those seem to run a few dollars more. This really is a nice little knife, however, and I really like it, and I think it makes a great little fifth pocket carry. So I said it's got G10 scales. The blade is made of 12C27. It's a Sandvik steel out of Sweden. You can see the front has a little nail nick, the Ruike logo, the back, the model number, and 12C27. And then you can tell when it was manufactured by these markings. I haven't looked them up, so I can't tell you exactly when, but it would have been probably in 2018, since they've only been around for a few years. Also has a nice little sharpening choil. The blade length on this is right about 2 inches, and the closed length of the knife is just over 2.5, let's say 2 3/4 inches. Now, in addition to the main blade, you do have this combination tool. You've got a screwdriver tip. You could also, I suppose, use it for some light prying, but I wouldn't be too hard on it. You have the little belt cutter. You could also use this to open packages. It is fairly sharp. And then you have a cap lifter and a little wire stripper right here. There are no markings on the Tang for the secondary blade. Now, one thing that I do like about this is it makes a great alternative to a Swiss Army knife. It's a little dressier than, for example, a Swiss Army Classic, and slightly bigger. Here we've got a little Classic for comparison. You can see that you are just maybe between 1/4 and 1/2 inch longer, but the blade is much more robust on the Ruike. Okay, oops, wrong tool. There's the blade. You can take a look at these together. Look at the difference in that. I mean, the Classic, and there's nothing wrong with the Swiss Army Classic, but this blade is not all that useful for anything beyond perhaps opening boxes. This blade, much more substantial, both wider and much thicker. This you can actually do some work with, at least much more than you can with the Victorinox. So that's something I do like about it. It's also a little dressier than the Classic. Really good looking blade in my opinion, and it would make a great office EDC. I really like this knife. I carry it a fair amount, and if you're interested, you can pick one up. They are still available. Forgot to mention it does have a little key ring on it too, if that is something that interests you. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this interesting, and we'll catch you next time.